When life hands you conundrums, you turn them into art. I want more than anything to make movies, but I am terrified. And why is that? Because I feel like my movie has to be something amazing, and that if it isn't, I will never be successful. The fear of a possible truth. And, well, on the subject of truth, well, what's mine? I kind of said that yesterday, but what's been my experience? How did I get to this point in the first place? That's something that I feel that I have to know before I make a movie about my experience. I feel that the only way that I could ever tell a story like this is to start from the beginning, so that's what I'm gonna do. As a kid, I loved movies, but I never really thought about it as something that I could do, like, as a career. I remember a friend I had named Demetrius, and I had this little Sony camcorder, so we'd make, like, videos not edited and probably never watched, but we filmed stuff. I remember one time, specifically, there was, like, this fake skeleton, because it was around Halloween, and my friend was moving his arm and, like, pretending he was talking, and we filmed in front of my house. We were, like, 12 or 13 or something. I watched a lot of YouTube videos that started probably about 10 years ago. That actually sounds kind of generous. It might have been like 8 years ago, but you get the idea. It doesn't really matter. Eventually in 2015, which is, you know, quite a bit later, I got my first good laptop along with a mic and some other stuff. I made a YouTube channel. I posted horribly unentertaining gaming videos. I didn't understand anything about editing or doing my own thing, but I figured that if some people could do it, then why couldn't I? And that actually is because their videos were better than mine. That is why. Anyway, that's kind of like where it started, if you get what I'm saying. It was at that point that I kind of realized that I wanted to do something for my career that was more entertainment related, but I didn't know what. So sophomore year, I tried to get into a film class in my high school, but, you know, upperclassmen got like first pick, and I was only a sophomore, so I didn't get in. Nothing really happened that year, except I just kept getting more and more anxious because I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I felt like there was a lot of pressure on me to know. Cut to next year. I tried to get into that film class again, and I did. The teacher didn't really do anything, so Preston, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but also, you know that you didn't really do or like teach all that much, except for if you count telling kids how to export a video every 15 minutes. That class did force me to learn how to edit. We were put into groups and I had to work with 3 kids that were just in the class for the grade because it's an easy class. It's a film class in a high school. It's not like very difficult. Yes, I did have to do all the work, but I didn't exactly care. I didn't mind it. I wanted it that way. And not that I'm saying my stuff was any good, but it was mine, and I at least thought that it was better than it would have been if I let them take charge or let them do all the work. I feel bad saying these words, but it's not like I thought I was so much better than what someone else could do. I'm not trying to like be arrogant, but it's like they didn't care, so it wasn't gonna be good anyway. Anyway, I learned how to edit and forced myself to learn by spending like 2 months on a video that I made solely from B-roll. I challenged myself to make something quality and entertaining even after I'd watched it like 357,000 times while editing it. And then the year ended and I had an idea for a short film or a feature film. I kind of started with that, but then I was like, oh, this is too ambitious. I haven't even done anything. Let's just do a short. I had come up with the idea before, sort of through Manchester by the Sea. It kind of went off that. I really liked that movie a lot. I told myself that I was going to make it that summer, so come the next school year, I don't think I even had 2 videos made, let alone this big movie project that I wanted to do. I felt really bad about it, constantly, so I would avoid working on more projects because being in that world would make me more depressed almost. I went on a trip over fall break that year, and I filmed and edited every day for like about half the first trip. Or what? The first half of the trip? Yeah, there we go. And then that stopped. It was now the final days of 2017, and I had almost nothing to show for myself from that entire year. I knew that I wasn't progressing. I wasn't making anything new. I wasn't getting better. And I knew that I wasn't gonna get anywhere that way, so it's 2018 now. Day 1, I made a video and I posted it online. Day 100, I made a video including the past 99 days of videos. Felt good, but I was still coming up with these bigger and more ambitious planned ideas. When the time came to make them, I find that I was still allowing myself to procrastinate it. I was scared. I still felt like I'd never be successful if I didn't do it though. I had some ideas I was really proud of, but I hadn't built on them at all. My heart would race with adrenaline when I would work on them, as it does when I write these words. But progress was scary. Failure was so much easier than success, and not doing anything was so much easier than doing. Why do I say was? It should be is, because this is happening now as I even talk to you. So, we arrive here, at my newest, most exciting creative venture, and it actually feels like something I might be able to pull off. I'm happiest when I am, or have just made a video I am proud of. I'm now beyond that feeling. It's like the best thing in life, whatever that is for you, but like 10 times more. It's unmanageable. But here it is. It's progress. I now work on this creative venture and share it with you. This video is proof, because it's part 3. Background research.